So these past few weeks, it's been dumping really hard here in Salt Lake, and we haven't been able to even ride outside, let alone ride on a track in December. And I just wanted to show you all what happens when you go for so many weeks without being able to ride. This idea originally started last year in 2007 when we had quite a bit of snow in our backyard, and our puppies kept coming in, just covered in snow and their fur, and it would take forever for it to finally melt out. And so I decided last year, let's go clear some areas out for them, so they can take care of business without getting snow all over themselves. And it ended up turning into that I ended up making up some puppy paths, we call them, so they can run around and get their exercise during the winter. And I was really looking forward to this winter because of this, and to see what I could come up with. Despite what most people might think, building a track for your dogs can be quite challenging. First of all, you have to think like a dog, meaning you have to understand how they're going to see this for the first time. One of the toughest parts in building a track is trying to set it up so that the dogs don't cut the track, so to say, which is very, very difficult. Considering, especially Angel, she thinks she's a gymnast or something, because she'll just jump right over anything. Anything she sets her mind to, she's going to do it. She'll just cut through it. Baxter, if he can't get over one of the jumps, he'll just go around it or whatever and do whatever it takes. He'll go through anything. So it's really tough to get a layout that actually works. I ran into that problem last year. I spaced the jump or the straightaways too close, and Angel would just sit and hop from one to the other. This year I tried to space it out a little more, and it's she's too smart. She's not a mouse in a maze. She goes where she wants, and that's a very difficult aspect that you have to consider when you're designing one of these tracks. This year, I tried to step it up a little bit. Last year it was basically just straights. I had a little arch that had like a little tunnel inside of it that they went underneath. But that was about it. That was the extent of the track. This year, it became more of an obstacle course, complete with basically jumps. Similar to a BMX jump, but dogs don't really need a transition. Pretty much the face on everything is straight up and down. I want them to jump on top of them, and maybe from one to the next, I'm hoping. I haven't seen Angel hit at full speed yet. She's still learning the paths, and trying to get her to do it fast instead of just doing her own thing can present quite a challenge. Some of you may be wondering why I am going to the extent on this. First of all, some of you may have not heard in 2012 they're actually going to have Puppy Olympics, and BMX is one of the challenges. I want my dogs to compete. I feel like we have a great opportunity here in Salt Lake for them to prepare themselves for that race, and that is one of the main reasons why I decided to build this track. And when it comes to the BMX race in 2012 in London, I feel like Angel's got a really great chance at coming away with the gold, representing us and our country and stuff. She's just really talented when it comes to this stuff. She has no fear. She'll blast through stuff full speed that I never thought possible. And she's a competitor. She's always, fighting with Baxter, showing Baxter what's up, and dominating and showing her presence as one of the top racers in the country and possibly the world. We hope to get her out to some more of the international races, hopefully in the next couple of years, and we'll see where she's at. But personally, I think there's no dog that stands a chance. She'll just dominate. I mean, no question. But when it comes to Baxter, it presents a little bit more of a challenge, especially with his special condition. It's definitely a disadvantage for him because he, since his surgery, he has been very timid and very scared of a lot of things, which I think inhibits his ability to, beat Angel. But I do think if we can get him in as one of the candidates for our country to represent us in the Doggy Olympics, I think he stands a good chance, and he'll definitely win the hearts of the ladies out there. He's definitely a ladies' guy. He loves the attention. He'll shine in the spotlight. And he'll go as far as hard as he works. Angel, she's got more natural talent, but Baxter, he's a fighter. Angel may push him around and stuff, but he's always learning. He's got a lot of gut, and he can back it up too. And like I said, I think if he can get in there, he can really do some damage. Being that Baxter is very timid on some of the more technical stuff, it came to the point where I just had to say to him, Baxter, I mean, either you're going to go big or you're just going to have to go get in your kennel because you're not going to be able to compete if you don't do it. Fortunately, there aren't too many puppy BMX tracks out there, so hopefully some more of you will build them and let's let our dogs enjoy them. Now I realize that this track isn't quite the size of what we saw in Salt Lake last September with a 4-story starting hill and the 35 and 40-foot first doubles down the first straight, but you work with what you got, and that's all you can do. Well, I hope you all had a wonderful holiday at the end of 2008 here. I hope you all didn't go crazy like I did, not being able to ride. It was pretty crazy with all that snow and stuff, so I'm looking forward to see everyone in 2009, and happy holidays and Happy New Year.